So this is like the 10th time trying to record this. I'm currently outside. I was taking a walk around my neighborhood and wanted to come on and film this word that the Lord had spoken to me through 2 visions that he gave me a couple nights ago. I honestly have been putting it off for a little bit, but I'm coming on now because I just want to release this because I know that this is going to be confirmation to some people out there. So the first vision that he gave me, this was a couple nights ago. I was in this classroom and everything in the classroom was white. Like the desks were white, the floor was white, the walls were white, and there wasn't much in the room. It was just a very big white classroom and with a whole bunch of desks, and there were students like sitting at each of the desks. And I was kind of like going back and forth between 2 different perspectives. So like I was like the teacher, so I could see all the students, and then it kind of shifted to me being one of the students. And in front of me there was a piece of paper. I had a pen on the desk, and there was just a list of questions, or there was just a list of something on the page, which I would assume were questions. What I kept hearing over and over again was this voice saying, "Your questions are about to be answered. Your questions are about to be answered," just over and over and over again. And that's how it ended. And so I woke up kind of like, okay, like what was that? I'm not really sure what that means. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Whatever was going on in the dream, whatever questions that were on the page, they were going to be answered. And so I wanted to get further confirmation that what I was actually seeing and hearing in the vision was correct. And so the next night, the very next night, after praying, meditating, and then going to sleep, I had another vision. And in this vision, I don't know how I knew this, because the theater that I was in, or whoever this person was that I was in the perspective of, I'm assuming it was me. I was in this theater and it was really dark in the theater. And again, I don't know how I knew this because it was so dark, but there were 2 other people with me. So in total, there were 3 people kind of sitting apart from the rest of the crowd. And again, I don't know how I knew this, but the 3 of us were about to receive an award. And so they were about to like call our name up to the stage, and we were about to get an award. Something, I just had a feeling, this feeling in this vision that I was about to receive an award. I remember towards the end of the dream, I got up for something, or try and grab something, figure out what was going on, I guess. But because it was so dark, I couldn't really see anything. So what I took away from these 2 visions that I strongly feel were connected is that whatever you have been praying about, whatever you have been trusting God to bring to pass in your life, the questions that you've been having concerning, these prayers, they're about to be answered. The questions that you have are about to be answered. So please, 1, bring this back to God and ask for confirmation that this is for you. And continue to trust God with whatever you have been praying for, because he hears you. He sees your heart. He knows that you have been abiding in him. You've been resting in him. You've been trusting in him, having faith in him. So continue to do that, even if it seems like the circumstances that you're going through right now, the circumstances that you're facing, it doesn't seem like it's possible. He will make a way because he is God. He is so good, and he will make it happen in his perfect timing. So I pray that this blessed whoever it reaches today. I pray again that you bring this to the Lord and ask for confirmation. Thank you, and God bless.